Hi Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just doing a bit of a general check-in, seeing what's going on for you, a bit of a supportive reading for last week's monthly reading. Just sort of checking back in and seeing how the energy is evolving for you. I will be looking at career, love, as well as, we are seeing a strong connection to a lot of platonic stuff this week as well. So, a lot of people having, friends, co-workers, family stuff coming through. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Every single like, comment, and subscribe, it really, really does help. So thank you. I'm using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle this week. I do have the Miyamondo Lenormand, as well as the Money Moves Oracle deck and the Sweet Love Tea Oracle. All right, so getting into it for you, Leo. Leo, what's going on for our Leos? Leo, what do you need to know right now? Leo. I'm picking up, I have had like some extra cards come through for you here, Leo. But I do feel like these first two, it's kind of just like a little side message in itself. Okay, so we have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. We also have the library, take control of your own narrative. So this is just kind of like a reminder, Leo, to, take control of your own thought process and what you're thinking about, your own narrative, the way that things are going, because, this is talking about, the more that you're focusing on the past, the more that you're actually bringing the past into the present and the future. So if you don't want that past stuff to affect you today and tomorrow, you kind of need to just change your mindset and stop thinking about it a little bit here. Stop giving energy to that past stuff. Really focus on being in the moment and moving forwards rather than looking backwards. Just redirecting your thoughts a little bit about, I don't want to look backwards, I want to look forwards. Okay, I want to look forward to things, especially Christmas is so close now. I want to look forward to Christmas. I don't want to look back at, ghost of Christmas past. We do have sword, make the change. We also have the garden energy. That one says something lovely will grow from this. So there is a big change happening that it's not happening. It's you need to make some sort of a change here, Leo. Let's have a look. What is this change that Leo needs to make? Both of those cards reference a sword. So we do see the sword imagery quite often talks about, breaking free, cutting something out, cutting away, making a change by cutting something out, cutting away from. For some of you, that's just simply cutting out the looking backwards stuff and cutting yourself free from the past, holding you back so that you can move forward, needing to make that change a little bit. But we'll have a look here. What's this change that Leo needs to make? Leo, make the change. What is that about, please? If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? What's that out of? That's out of a song. I've been having a lot of songs coming through today. I can't remember the song, but that's the phrase I'm getting. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? We do have the fish coming through first, which does talk about, abundance, wealth, finances. We also have the sun, which is your card, which is the happiness. So if money makes you happy, then why are you not happy with the money? Is what I want to get. Like, this is part of what it is, Leo. It's, revealing to yourself the materialism stuff, especially, and I'm getting materialism, because we do see in that make the change card. Look, she's looking herself in the mirror, cutting her hair off with a sword. And, materialism is not just about money, okay? It's about, I've got to have things, I've got to look a certain way. So I'm getting the look stuff coming through here as well. Like, I've got to look a certain way. It just feels a little bit here like it's not 100% truthful to who you really are, Leo, that you're trying to present yourself as, oh, I've got to have long hair because, you know, that's how I present myself, with long hair. But you actually really want short hair because it's summer and it's hot. I can't talk. Look at my hair. It's down to my butt. But it's some sort of materialism type of thing, that you're needing to change here, the way that you're looking at things that matter. Because deep down, you know that doesn't really matter to you. And you're telling yourself, but I have to put on I have to put on this face that this matters, and I look presentable, and I look a certain way, and, I have a certain things. Like, so it could be for some of you, it could be actual things. Like, I've got to have the right brand clothing. I've got to have, the designer bag and sunglasses, and, I've got to present myself a certain way. I can't just go down the street in my pajamas. And for some of you, it's got to do more so with the money aspect, the wealth aspect. So that, the designer bags, my house has got to look a certain way. It's got to be, tidy all the time, and I have to look like a model house and doesn't look lived in, that kind of thing. But it's not making you happy. There's this energy here of you kind of looking around going, yeah, everything is perfect, but why am I not happy that it's all perfect? Because, perfect is not always happy. Sometimes happiness is in the imperfect things. So I feel like for a lot of you here, it's like making a change to actually honor yourself a little bit more here, and honor your own truth, and, present yourself as your true self, not as the version of yourself that you think that people want to see. We do have the ship here as well. So it's time to make that change, put distance between the past version of yourself and this new version of yourself that, is not holding on to the materialism stuff quite as much here. And you will find happiness. The ship journeys us to happiness. We are seeing that happiness is the concern here, that we are trying to, make changes that are actually genuinely going to make us happy, because, all the things you've been telling yourself, as soon as I have that, I'm going to be happy. Like, just as an example, as soon as I have a nice car and a nice house, I'm going to be happy. But then you get the nice house and the nice car, and all of a sudden you're like looking around like, I'm supposed to be happy now. Why am I not happy? It's because there was something deeper within you that you're chasing. It's not the house, it's not the car that you're chasing. It's a feeling of belonging and whatnot, different things for different people. But it's all about starting this journey of changing the way that you're looking at these things, changing the way that you're looking at yourself. All right, not looking at yourself as I have to. I'm going to just be myself, even if that means wearing pajamas to the grocery store today, whatever, you know, start a new adventure and look at it as an adventure. It's a journey to undertake. It's not towards happiness. Happiness is not something that we can buy. It's a journey to find it. Okay. So it's all about finding your happiness rather than trying to buy it through your looks or through things. Okay, so sorry if it sounded a little bit harsh, Leo, but that's just how it's coming through. Checking in on work, career, finances. Work, career, and finances for our Leos. Work, career, and finances. And not going to lie, Leo, I'm a Leo rising, and I definitely connect with that message because I'm someone who's always struggled with weight issues. And you know what? When I lost a lot of weight, it didn't make me any happier. I'd always held it in my mind that all I need to do is lose weight and I'll be happy. It doesn't work like that. Happiness is within. It's not from without, like external stuff like that. Looking. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. Do you know what that's actually talking about for some of you? It's going op shopping. Looking for antiques and the hidden gems in like an op shop or a secondhand store. Very interesting because I'm getting here that that you're struggling to buy someone in specific a present for Christmas. And that's where you need to look. There's something you'll find in like an op shop. Interesting, very interesting. But for those of you where that's not the case, with your work here, it's looking for the hidden positives. Even if that hidden positive within your workplace is, I get money at the end of the week or whatever, if it's just the money, cool. But I feel like there's a lot of, beauty around you in the workplace, things that are actually in their own kind of way beautiful, or like inspiring, or, there's hidden charms that you haven't even like paid attention to. And it's asking you to pay attention, to actually look for the nice things, the things that you like, things that, bring a smile to your face. Even if it's just, that one co-worker that's like, they're always so lovely. Like, how are they always in such a good mood? Like just those little things. It makes your day so much easier when other people around you have that beautiful smile on their face, like just the little things. And we also see the gambling card, Leo. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Once again, it's not actually coming through as gambling. It's coming back through as that materialism stuff. Don't spend more than what you can afford. You're gambling, your savings kind of energy. Don't risk too much. Don't risk spending too much, because if you do, you won't have money for groceries, that kind of thing. You're spending money on things like certain luxury items where a cheap version will do the same job. And it's kind of gambling. It's a little bit of gambling. You're risking too much. You're spending too much on things that you don't actually gain anything from in the full reality of things. Like, I just keep getting the example of my sunglasses here that I'm wearing today. My sunglasses, you probably can't see, but it's all faded anyway, because they're fakes. They do say, oh, look, it's backwards anyway, Prada. But they are fakes. They do the exact same job. They still protect my eyes out in the sun. If I had bought a proper, pair of Prada, I would hate to know how much they would have been. But these ones were like $10, and they're awesome. I really like them. They're the style that I like, and they're comfortable, and they protect my eyes from the sun. So they do this exact same job as that $300 pair of sunglasses. So, I didn't risk too much, because at the end of the day, if they break, I'm not out $300. I'm out $10. I can just go buy another pair. It's no drama, you know? So I'm kind of picking that sort of stuff up here with that, Leo. So just be careful the way you're spending. All right, but having a look at love. What does Leo need to know in regards to love? Whoa, throwing them at me, Leo. Making magic. Trust. Believe in love. Everything seems perfect, and it's not an illusion. This is coming through soon, Leo. It's about you trusting that everything can be perfect, and that you won't have to be in disbelief. You won't have to, you'll be able to trust in it. So believe that it can happen. Okay, exploring, testing the waters, or still looking for the right one, searching another path. So yeah, you're definitely exploring your options, looking for love, but you need to have a little bit more faith that you're going to find it. You need to have a little bit more, trust that things can be perfect. That, I'm kind of picking up here too that some of you are going to be meeting someone, and you're going to be like, they seem too good to be true. What's wrong with them? But you need to just trust that, hang on, they might actually just be a genuinely great person. So just, even if it seems too good to be true, try to trust it and try to believe that it's possible for you. Okay, Leo? But that's what we have for you. More than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.